I told you hold on, let me open it up. It is relates to the identification numbers of the officers.
Right, but why is that why is there an exception for particular officers? I mean, it gives it for some and not for others.
It's the SAP number. It's not their badge number. The badge number can be released if it's on there. It's the SAP number. It looks like the badge number is underneath the officers.
Right, but are any of them? Why is it secret who works on the case?
Again, the SAP number is a number that can be used to get into the computer system or to make purchases of gas. That's why.
Well, I mean, that would be fraudulent also. That'd be an illegal act. So, I mean,
no, but that was preventing it from even happening because we're not releasing the information.
Is there, just because it's an internal, that means nothing as far as the Constitution. Like, I'm allowed to, that, I mean, just because it's an the SAP number, who cares? I mean, what does that mean? Like, is there an exception? No, I'm just saying that is that an exception that's, have we tested that? Like,
yes, we have an attorney general ruling on that.
Okay. Can you forward that to me? Where certain officers are exempt from.
It's not certain officers, it's every officer.
Well, then why is the column even there on the report?
Because it's for use internally. That is, the police department can use it, but we do not have to release it to the public. There's a lot of information that.
Well, why wouldn't we?
It's not released to the public.
Oh, I'm quite certain of that. But I'm wondering why, if you're worried about getting on other people's computer, then why aren't you worried about or the ones that are there?
What do you mean the ones that are there?
It's only partially redacted. It's not redacted in its entirety. No, I can see 75.
If the records person made a mistake, then so be it. I mean,
no, I'm saying that. Did you notice that that not the whole column is redacted? That there's quite a few that come through.
Give me the W number and I'll look it up again. I'm looking at the unredacted portion.
Okay, I'll just give you a time. Well, I'm sorry. Let me. I'll give you a time.
Gratis. Gratis.
What's that? I'm sorry.
That was somebody else. Let me see. Okay. For example, at 11:02 and 16 seconds, we have 7660. And then at 19, we have 7418. Then we see who's responding to it. 7418 can be imputed to be one of those guys up there. I'm assuming.
So
Sullivan.
what do you?
I'm sorry. Say again.
70. Are you saying 7660? At 11:02:16.
Yes, 7660.
That's not an SAP number. My guess would be it's a patrol car number.
Okay. So during the 20 minutes in question, that the person that inserted the problem nature there at 10:22:16, we can't find out who that is. That's just secret. I mean, this is the critical 20 minutes. This is the beginning of the call, or the beginning of the call, and the central person, their user ID is obscured or like that's a hell of a coincidence. I'd like to see, is this done on I mean, the number of these detail reports you see on a daily basis, you would think that that you would know that off the top of your head. Like
I see very few of these on a daily basis.
Well, let me ask this: how did that one get flagged in the beginning when I was asking about a call that was the one that I had made?
When you made a request for it, that's why somebody took it, made the appropriate redactions, and released it.
No, I'm talking about when we sent it to the Attorney General. That first one from back in May. They're all related. We're going to find out, but.
So what was the question about the other one?
Let's the other one or the 11-9 incident.
No, oh no.
Well, I'm just curious about the
one we talked about this morning?
Yes. Well,
And
the second the one where we have 20 minutes missed. The second one that I showed you this morning, the one from 11-9 of November the 9th.
Come on.
That's the one you're talking about, isn't it?
Yes. I just didn't want us to like we had.
So what was the question?
Yes. So we can't pick. We're not able to. I'm curious as to why it's even secret. Like, can I just get the guy's name? That would be even better. Just get the guy's name and badge number. That's a solution. Y'all just translate y'all's code into his name and badge number and give it to me.
Well, I would say it almost certainly is Jeffrey Sullivan or Devin Shane Myler.
Well,
they were the still assigned, and it's on page 1.
Right, but you would think that they were there at. We can assume that those are 7418 and 7660, but that they wouldn't go through the effort of putting it right there in the beginning. Like if it's the same guy, or is it the same guy? That's a valuable piece of it, and we could get around the whole, get into the system if y'all just give me his name and badge number.
All I can do is provide the information that you requested. I'm not qualified to interpret it and answer any questions about the details of it. You requested information, we provided it to you.
But
with the redactions we're allowed to do by law.
Okay. Let me see. Can you send me the ruling where it says that they don't have to provide? Yeah, let me see the relevant one that you're talking about. Just let me see that, if you would. Just email it to me if you would.
Let me see what I can do.
I mean, you're relying on that as the basis to turn me down, so I would think that you would be able to.
No, we're not required to give legal advice, but let me see what I can do.
No, I'm not asking for legal advice. I'm asking for a name and badge number. Anyway, send that back to me, if you would.
Take care, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.